we keep advocating, conversing that this issue of domestic violence is never an option in your marriage. And in case you've forgotten, aftermath of domestic violence is not always good. Yes, because you guys can't go to court and come back and become friends, no matter what. You guys have to go your separate ways. And that's one of the things we'll bring into your notice on the show today. Now to the storyline. The story of this man. And that was not the first time. That was not the second time. That was not the third time. He was always beating the wife on a steady basis. Like, always beating the wife at the slightest opportunity given. Okay, now, you saw your wife heavily pregnant. She's 8-month-old pregnant. And the next thing for you to do was to beat her to the all because you want to eat dinner. And now eventually, he has eaten his own last supper. Yes, now, we're going to finish the rest.
I don't know. Why would you know your wife? What kind of anger will make you beat your wife when you saw somebody having, or you saw somebody with a big stomach? It's not like she puts ball inside her. It's not like she puts water.
Like your handwork.
Nah, so it's a life that is inside. Like she's carrying a life, And all because your food, maybe the food was not ready on time, or probably she was just busy cooking. And issues with pregnant women, and the stress, the tiredness, the fatigue, and everything. And she's 8 months gone again, not even like in the early stages and all that. You know that she will be very weak.
She's almost close
to her delivery destiny, and because of food, you'll be attending. Not because of food, she has to beat the poor woman to death. You don't even beat her, like maybe she just fall into premature labor. You actually beat her and she dead.
And she gave up. Funniest part, the neighbors, while they were being interrogated, made it known that even when the pregnancy was still 2 months old, there was a day the man beat the wife to stupor. She was beaten, she was really battered. That they were the one who took her to the hospital and they were the one who rescued her there.
I don't know women with this issue of beating. If your man is beating you too much, why can't you just
should have just moved? No.
And you are pregnant again. You were still enduring the beating. Don't you know that? Person when they beat you from 2 months old, person can actually take your life now. I'm sure she has said wherever she is now, she's blaming herself that if she had known, she should have left.
And do you know what used to baffle me? Not this domestic violence victim. When you ask them, hello, why used to be many, they will tell you, I don't want people to count it from. Who are the people?
I don't understand.
They've forgotten that these people they are referring to, at the end of the day, if they eventually lost their life in the process of being beaten, these same people will be the ones to stand against them. You understand? They will be able to stand against their husband and no, justice must be prevailed. Why I keep wondering that why these people, why they decided not to, make effort,
Exactly.
Why the issue was still going on. All thanks to the neighbors. Because they don't have to call the police and everything.
If you're going through too much beating or too much violence in your marriage, pack your bags, take your kids and leave. I don't know. You will say, hey, you will change until we beat you and you find yourself in the middle of heaven and earth.
No.
And you
grace
die.
Beyond.
The funny thing, if you die, this man will continue his life. He's going to marry somebody else.
That's if he's not caught. He's caught to continue his life. But if he's caught,
even if he's caught,
they give them by hanging now.
He will go there and he will come back.
They don't even pass the judgment of death by hanging now. Instead, you will walk tirelessly. You spend your entire life in jail.
Life imprisonment.
Straight up. The man after doing that, do you know this man ran away? He ran
because he knew what he did.
But he was later, arrested. He was later arrested, and as at the time of the report, neighbors, that went there to the station saw him, and they were comforted that at least justice has prevailed. It was when he did that, he was not even remorseful. It was the neighbors that took the wife to the hospital, and in the process of that, she gave up.
Say no to domestic violence.
At all.
Say no to domestic violence.
Because of food.
Say no to domestic violence.
A mother of 4.
They will keep, women will keep advocating for this, for women, for women to, or for ladies to. They will keep advocating and they have options. If you are facing domestic violence, nobody,
talk to someone.
Even if you talk to somebody, pack your load and go.
One day and leave. Okay, now.
It's not that, I don't know.
Now you see,
And they'll keep telling you it's not that simple.
this thing is always boiling in me. Like, you already know the kind of person you married. I will keep telling you. This is on a frank basis. Let's be realistic with ourselves. You already know that the person you're marrying to is a very stingy person. What do you expect? Once now this person is stingy, Coco, forget, you will live with it with the rest of your life. You already know. Okay, this man left the house. This man now fighting over dinner. You left the house. You left with your 4 children and your pregnant wife. You left the house without giving them a dime. Without considering the fact that they were going to eat.
There's no how will you, but something you don't give anything at
God
all.
bless you.
And you're coming back to come out. Please, the woman will go and look. I don't know.
Do you know why she was beaten? Because the woman said the food available is for her children. And guess what? While she was explaining to just according to one of her neighbors, she was like, oh, I had to go beg for just a bowl of curry, like, okay, for my children to eat. At least you left the house in the morning. You didn't even look back. You didn't consider the pregnant woman. You didn't consider your 4 children. And now you came back, covering your body. I'm very sure that's not the first time he's doing that. And the wife was always providing food. So what did she expect?
Okay, now there are already 4 children on ground.
Exactly. And now she's pregnant with another one.
The woman said, for my hand.
She found my hand though. Okay, living your life like that.
You know
how long?
How long husband that you have? You know he doesn't provide, and yet you see when I had to get pregnant from. I don't understand how, why.
Some
I'm not
women
saying
need orientation.
nobody is justifying what the guy did, but then you know the financial status and you know the domestic violence you are facing in the house, and then you already have 4 already on ground,
And then you carry herself go get me.
But then we'll still continue to join the leagues of other women that domestic violence is no good
at all.
And if you are one facing, talk to a counselor, talk to a therapist, go talk to somebody, or better still pack your bags and baggages and leave. Because if you should die in the process of this thing, his family would not do anything
at all. They only mourn for 3 months. 3 months have much. More months don't go.
They won't have the conscience to actually.
So even mourn.
That is it.
And this man should get it. Now this man said he can't even escape it because even the neighbors they've acted as witnesses already. He can't escape it. But the thing there is, we ladies out there are some compromise. There are some red flags that you just can't live with it. Only if that person has turned a new leaf. Like this man, I'm very sure this has been his attitude. There are some men to give out the normal things, the normal things. I make basic amenities to provide them in the house is a problem. I've seen him out that goes to market himself. He will buy palm oil himself, buy pepper, buy tomatoes, buy everything needed because he doesn't want to be cheated. And at the end of the day, they end up cheating him in the market. So you already know that kind of man. So once you are able to live with it, and you've accepted that okay, it's going to change, you turn yourself to miracle worker. No problem now. Anything that comes out of it, please bear it. Because these are things that you're supposed to just look deep into, investigate now. This thing called marriage is not something you can just, okay, yes I do, and at the end of the day, you just rush out. That is when people will start counting it for you. You need to be very, very, versatile when as regards making your choices. Yes, let me just put it that way. When you're making your choice, please look, shine your eye very well, and apply this because you have to love with your sense. You don't have to love with all your apply sense in anything you're doing because common sense is not common. So, sorry now.
Well, it's domestic. I will keep saying domestic violence. I mean, I don't have anything to say.
Don't tire you.
Domestic violence. I don't know. I can't imagine myself in that kind of.
I'm leave.
I wouldn't. I don't care what people say. You were not there when. You will not be there when you will be.
Who are the people
I
safe?
don't understand.
Who are the people that
people
don't
are
exist?
not there when it turns you into a punching bag.
Exactly.
Or when you wake up and be beating you, they will not be. They'll just come the next morning and be using hot water to help you to massage your cheeks, giving you Panadol, giving you fencing. So if you are facing any form of domestic violence, but even if you are seeing it before you get married, it's a red flag.
Just don't say no do.
Front. Exactly.
Don't say no do. Not by force. Do or die.
Somebody else would definitely, come around instead of you putting yourself in a position where you'll not be able to leave at the end of the day. So why are you now?
Exactly.
Say no to the domestic violence. Say no to domestic violence.
Why you want to
say
to
no
music?
To domestic violence.
Okay. Yes, on a final note, you've heard it from both sides. Please, once you are being violated domestically, but yes, now, once you are being violated domestically, you know what you do? You visit the proper channel. Yes, let them know that hello, you've passed the boundary. Exactly. So, on a final note, we pray for the repose of the soul of this young woman and her baby. May God grant them eternal rest. And to the man, see you in court. Don't forget to always like, comment, and share. And also, always endeavor to subscribe to our YouTube channel at ONIF Hot News. We are calling it a day on this show. I still remain your host, Jumoke Abiodun.
I'm still Olubamisayo.
See you in our next video. Stay tuned.